Thanks for listening to the AZ Wildcats podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Code 15 off 20, 15 off 20, 50% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with pizza purchase. With Jason Shearer, I am Mike Luke. We've got a lot to get to today. Yeah. All you guys talking crap in there, watch your mouth. Okay, all right, we're going to talk a lot of Arizona football. We're going to talk power rankings. Cody says that we need to talk that earlier. I don't know why, but we will need to talk about it, the power rankings earlier. Maybe because people got to get their bets in. I don't know. Basketball, we're going to talk about official visits. But first, all right, we'll talk about this Fresno State thing for a second because it's actually kind of interesting now that I know what it is. All right, so college can't have it both ways right here. I mean, and bettors can't have it both ways. If you're putting player prop bets on college 18 and 19-year-old kids, and I think it was Michael Webb that put this out there. It was a great tweet. You're asking for trouble. This isn't professionals. You're talking about 18, 19-year-old kids. I mean, I get it.
College doesn't control that, though.
What's that?
College doesn't control that, right? I mean, you're asking for trouble, obviously, but I mean,
well, right, but they're endorsed by. Well, yeah, that's going to be. Well, all right. Well, I don't. Yeah, it's a good point.
I mean, I get what you're saying. It's probably. I think it's more common, or would be more. Oh, they just announced the Maui Invitational for 2026.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that stuff. Big Monday as well. But go ahead.
But yeah, the mid-major, I think, schools are the ones that you have to worry about that more than the high major.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, it just seems like it's playing with fire. You're dealing with like an 18 or 19-year-old, 19-year-old kids. And, you're like, all right, I can get a cool $10,000 and nobody will really know. That's the part that's going to be interesting to me. The books are the weakest when it comes to college sports. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea when you're dealing with that, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, now T-Burns826 says, did you see the DM Brent Ruker sent? Isn't that the name of like that the weather guy on like Good Morning America?
The DM who sent?
The DM that Brent Ruker sent. Some dude was pissed he didn't get to hit a cost in 21,000 in his parlays. Rooker basically laughed. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Al Roker. His name's Al Roker. That's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, now, all right, so let's get to some Arizona football because that's where everybody's going to be betting on.
Well, we got some breaking news, Mike, with the Maui Invitational.
All right, let's do it. Let's see. What do you got? Talk to me.
2026 Maui Invitational was announced.
All right, go ahead. What do you got? So something that won't be this year.
Tell me if you approve. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Arizona.
Yeah.
BYU.
Yeah.
Clemson.
Sure.
Colorado State.
No.
Ole Miss, Providence,
no.
VCU,
sure.
Jetfish.
Danny Sprinkle?
Yeah.
I like it.
I just texted someone. I think that field sucks.
No, I don't get it.
But
I don't get it.
I kind of get it because they're going to have an entirely new team.
Yeah. I don't really care about that. That's more than a year.
I have two questions. I just sent it in our group chat. One, how are Arizona and BYU both in there because they're both in the Big 12?
Oh, interesting.
And then also, I thought Tommy said that he was done with these tournaments after.
I think this one was agreed to previously.
Oh yeah, I bet you
Arizona. I'm not positive Arizona's still going to be in this.
All right, yeah, I'd be surprised by that as well. Yeah, so all right, well, we shall see. Okay, now, why are we always in Hawaii the year we host the Territorial Cup? That's a really good point, T-Birds826.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, so let's talk about Arizona, Kansas State. We're going to move around. I was on the Kansas State message boards a little bit in the past. Yeah, we want Chaminade, baby. Bring them on.
My boy Fitz.
Yeah, so there's not the morale isn't super high with Kansas State folks right now, sure.
First of all, I want to shout out my guy Tim Fitzgerald,
right?
The Kansas State publisher. Also, remind me to tell you something funny in here in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, their morale. You know what it feels like? It feels like Arizona last year, right?
Yeah.
We're like they were expected to win the conference and be really good, and then all of a sudden you start to see they're not that good.
Yeah.
And the morale starts like if they lose to Arizona,
Mr. Tyler Warden, very good one. But yeah, go ahead.
If they lose to Arizona, it's going to be real ugly. I mean,
Yeah.
it just is internally in the program, the message boards, all of it. It feels like and even ASU kind of feels that way. This is a big game for them too, because this feels like all these schools that made fun of Arizona last year are turning to Arizona last year.
Yeah, and then Arizona's turning into all those teams from last year. We will take that if Arizona wins.
Yeah, Shelby was telling me in the coach, would it be funny if like Arizona had ASU season last year and then ASU had Arizona season last year? Said,
that would be awesome. Yeah, I don't really get it, Joseph. Yeah, they have good products, they pay players, and they have fan base that travels. I like them. Okay, now, all right. So Kansas State, though, now with Avery Johnson. Okay, so you're gonna have to let him throw the football. Oh, Shear tried to hold back a yawn. It's up Shear early. That was difficult for
Kansas
him.
State bores me.
Yeah, I like Kansas State. But also, so that's gonna be what this comes down to me is his legs. Because this is, again, I'm gonna keep saying this. If Avery Anderson, if Avery Johnson,
Avery Anderson, don't give up now. You know who Avery Anderson is? He's an athlete.
There was an Avery Anderson that was played in Nebraska or something. All right, if there's if
Oklahoma State last year, remember Avery Anderson?
Cornerback?
Basketball player.
I don't know. Yeah. All right. Doesn't matter. All right. But here's where I'm at with this. If Avery Johnson beats you through the air, so be it. But I can't have him beat me with his legs. I am worried about it because, like you said, they're doing the Leo Mazzoni thing where you've got where you've got the offense and you've got a guy that can really run the football. And you're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make you throw the football, which you can't do very well. I will be a little bit worried about if that actually happens here, if he throws for 380 yards or something.
Yeah. I like how you call him Leo Mazzoni. I like that. That's I approve of these name changes. Noel Mazzoni.
Noel Mazzoni. Yeah. Leo Mazzoni was the pitching coach for the Braves. He always he rocked he was like you. He would always just walk like this, man.
I like it. Leo. What a badass coach.
Yeah, no, he was. Leo Mazzoni's a man. Yeah, back to Leo. Back to Leo.
They are fully aware. I don't think Danny, listening to him at the presser, necessarily buys that all of a sudden they're turning Avery Johnson into a throwing quarterback. He thinks there's a little gamesmanship there. I don't think I agree with that necessarily. That's true, by the way, Mike.
Right.
I don't think they had the Tyler Warden post. We'll get to that in a second. But
is that true?
Yeah, Noel Mazzoni, Saguaro's offensive coordinator.
He's not qualified to do that, but go ahead.
Okay, oh my God. But yeah, I mean, you worry when there's a guy even with Khalil, when they were neutering him, you always wondered if there'd be one game where he went off. Right. If all of a sudden he'd be like, you know what, I'm Khalil Tate.
I was on the cover of Sports Illustrated because I can run, not because I can throw.
Right. There's always that possibility in the back of your head where you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe this is the game where all of a sudden he decides, hey, I can run again.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Khalil's rushing numbers for his last season, Mike.
Oh, what did he rush for 110, 20 yards?
He rushed for 400 yards, but the only reason he rushed for 400 is because he had 3 games of 100, like we said, when he decided I'm going to be a running back, not a quarterback. And then there's other games. So I know people don't, whatever, this is old news, but he had 17 rushes for 129 yards against Texas Tech, right? Mm-hmm. That's the Avery Johnson line you worry about. And then the next week he has 4 carries for 20 yards, 8 for negative 28. So he didn't really run, 9 for negative 27. And then he's like, I'm going to run again. And against Stanford, he has 9 for 103.
Yeah,
those games you worry about, hey, is that going to pop up against Arizona? Or is he going to be the 9?
And also, a lot of those yards, if you remember, a lot of those negative yards were from him just running out of bounds instead of messing up his completion percentage.
Yeah, it was so stupid. 2 questions in the comments here. I do not believe, Jake, that Dylan Edwards, Kansas State does not believe he is playing.
We need to be, and that's a good thing on their front because we need to make sure that he's fully healthy. We don't want him getting banged up and everything. And if you come into Arizona Stadium on a Friday night, you don't know what's going to happen.
Also, for Luden, I don't expect much of a visitor list. It's on a Friday night, high school games, all that crap.
All right. Yes. Let's see if you want. All right. So anyways, but yeah, that's all I'm worried about with Avery Johnson is that I don't worry about that. Now let's talk about the O-line. This is going to be the real test for me. To me, this is the most intriguing part of the entire game, to be honest with you. How does the O-line hold up against Kansas State? Sheer? We'll find out. Rhino is poo. Now listen, Joseph, I think Joseph's wrong about something. Joseph believes that Ty Buchanan is in over his head. I've seen nothing wrong from Ty Buchanan.
No. Why would
I
you?
don't know what Joseph's looking at. I think Joseph's just Joseph being Joseph. I don't get it.
I get it.
Yeah, the interior line's fine, but this is going to be the game. I think we'll come away saying, all right, is Arizona's offensive line, is it good? Is it good enough? We're going to find out in this game, I think. And again, I'm not saying that they're good, or I'm not saying that Kansas State's great, but it will be interesting. Buchanan's better than Bounds, dude. Come on, no bounds in your criticisms. Go ahead, Sheer.
Yeah, this is the game, right? Like this is just the game.
This is the game for everything.
Yeah, this is the game for it. Is the offensive line better? We're going to find out. Is Noah Fafita better? We're going to find out. How good is the defense? Will they allow a touchdown all season? Right? We're going to find out. We
haven't really discussed that. Will they?
I mean,
I
was on Michael Lev yesterday in the presser. I was like, look.
You were on Michael Lev like Ben One White style?
I was smothering him. Yeah.
Okay. Ben One White says hello.
Yeah. I was like, look, if Arizona wins, will you rank him? He goes, probably not. And I said, okay, that's fine. They go, if Arizona holds Kansas State without a touchdown, will you rank them? That's 3 games without a touchdown. He goes, I would have to heavily consider it. So that's if Arizona doesn't allow a touchdown to Kansas State.
Yeah, I think you got to throw them in there at that point.
You got to rank them, right?
Yeah. Let's say a Ben One tight. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think you have to rank them. If Arizona doesn't give up a touchdown to Kansas State, I think you have to rank them, to be honest with you. All right, now, Javier says, yep, this will be the game we know if we're a bowl team or not. Oh, I like P-Hoff. Look what P-Hoff says. I like these bold and courageous Gen Zers. He says we're either winning 10 games or 4 games this year. I
don't think either of them. Do you think
I love T-Hoff, but I don't agree with P-Hoff on that.
You agree with Javier either?
No, I never agree with Javier. I think Javier is.
If they lose this game, they're not a bowl team. Well, that's not true.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they can easily get to a bowl. I think. All right. I said that's how I'll feel. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, P-Hoff, because that'd be the most Arizona. That'd be the most Arizona thing ever, to go 3-0 and then just go totally in the toilet.
Everyone's talking about this helmet. Here's the deal, guys.
I don't care about helmet. Oh gosh, what is Kenny Abbey? What is Kenny Abbey in the chat right now?
Do you know that Brennan shouted him out on the coaching show? Have you heard
Kenny Abbey?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, Kenny deserves it. What did he say?
On Monday, Brent goes, I think Kenny's going to like the helmets this Friday.
Oh, I love that. Our guy, we love Kenny Abbey. We love Kenny Abbey. Is Kenny Abbey our favorite Phoenician?
Yeah.
He takes a lot of pride in being
too.
He takes a lot of pride in being a Phoenix native. So, I get it.
The uniforms are going to be older. You may or may not have seen the helmet sticker on that video released this morning. You're seeing what you think you're seeing. That's all I can say. Oh my! This is the second show in a row.
Yeah, no, it's just unacceptable. Hey, hold on, I'm gonna answer this.
This is so.
Hey, I'm on the show. I'll call you at 11:30. See ya. Bye. Yeah. Professionalism at its finest. Okay. Yeah, I'm so good. It's like clockwork. Yeah. Okay, uniforms matter, Mike. All right, fine. I'll acknowledge the uniforms. How about that? We'll acknowledge. A uniform acknowledgement is right here. So that's where we're at. All right. So everybody, Kenny Abbey, tell you a story about Kenny Abbey. This guy didn't know Kobe Althiel. As much as we love Kobe Althiel on this show, you do not care about anything as much as Kenny Abbey cares about. This guy would basically start harassing all of the equipment managers to try to find out information from them. And then it got to the point, too, where he invited an equipment manager on the show. And then this guy, this previous SID who was terrible at his job, sends me this long email saying, you can never not go through me to get an equipment manager on the show. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I responded back and he said, yes. Yeah, I said, I didn't do that. And he said, yes, your worker, Kenny Abbey. And I said, my worker, Kenny Abbey. And then I said, my buddy, Kenny Abbey. And then he says, no, the guy from AZ12. And I said, that was not me, dude. And then, and then he never apologized. The guy's a putz anyways. So,
I had someone in the program I was talking to the other day go, hey, you got this guy in your message board that's obsessed with uniforms. Yeah. And he messages me all the time. And he goes, and I love it. I think it's funny. But, man, does he love uniforms.
Oh, no, he loves uniforms, dude. Yeah, and it's funny because Kenny will probably listen to it later today. And he's going to, but again, he's,
big fan of Kenny. My God.
All right. Now, to be clear, I can't say Kobe's real name anymore. All I can say is Kobe L. So it'll be Kobe L from here on out.
What was it if you mispronounce it?
Kobe L. Thiel?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I like Kobe File. How about that? Okay, yeah, I like that one actually. Okay, Simple Jack Enduro, another good name. I think they'll have Dalton Johnson as an Avery Anderson spy this game. Interesting.
I'm really curious what Danny draws up. He has not shown nearly everything he has in the pocket, whatever.
Yeah, in his back pocket.
They played man every single game this season, all man. So I'm wondering if he throws a little zone out there and tries to confuse him.
Right.
It'll be interesting with your boy Matt Wells.
Yeah, no, I hated Matt Wells. I thought Matt Wells sucked.
Everyone knows the Matt Wells story, right?
You loved Matt Wells.
Was it Rich Rod?
It was Rich Rod. Yeah, it was Rich Rod.
The first time when he flirted with, what was it, like Louisville or something?
Yeah, you started pushing Matt Wells.
No, it was because Greg Byrne was openly telling people that he loved Matt Wells.
You liked Matt Wells too, and I told you he sucked.
Matt Wells was like the hot thing in that time.
No, Matt Wells sucked. Yeah, that guy was no good. No thanks. I don't want him. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, back to Kansas State here for a second. Let's see here. All right. Now Trace 5. Now the receivers in this game, I got no. Like I said, if they hold up there, or the offensive line holds up their end of the bargain, I think Arizona's going to be just fine. Skier.
If the offensive line plays well, I think Arizona's going to light Kansas State up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I've watched Kansas State's defense. There's something wrong with it.
Right. Yes, I would agree with that. Yes, there is something wrong with it. Let me ask you this, and then we're going to get to our power rankings because Cody James Martin. I almost said Cody L. Martin. Cody J. Well, Cody. What is your middle name, Cody? Is it Lorenzo?
It's Gustafson.
It's literally James.
Oh yeah, it's on your name. Yeah. Wait a second, Cody. Cody Lane. No, Cody Lames Martin. Lame-o.
Wow,
Lames, very, very good. Okay, it makes me laugh. All right, we're gonna get to power rankings here because we got to actually get to. We got to get you guys some money in here and let you know where everything stands. But first, let's get some reads in here. Back the reads.
Middle name, Cody James Martin.
Oh, Swiftfold. All right. Look at how happy she is in this picture. She is ecstatic. There is nothing that she would rather be doing than this. And I will say this. You could not pay me enough to do other people's laundry, so you should pay her to do your laundry. I can't.
Happy she is.
Dude, I mean, there's nothing in life she would rather do than this. I can't even imagine how excited she is by this. Okay, now, here's the other thing as well. That you get this laundry back, and it's even better than when you got it. So like I said, I don't care if you have clean laundry. Go ahead and make it dirty, whatever you need to do. Free pickup and delivery. I think they're going to have dry cleaning next week as well. Wow. And save 10% with promo code AZ12. SwiftfoldLaundry.com. Back the laundry. Get in there. Yeah, back the Swift. Sheer, I don't see you anywhere.
Miguel.
Sheer.
Miguel. What is your middle name?
Aaron. It's a very good name. Oh, yeah. All right. Anyways, Arizona Primary Eye Care. My name is better than your name. Aaron, better than Hezekiah. So 4 locations, 4 routine exams, including 1 on campus. Optical options to fit all budgets and styles. Back the eye. ArizonaPrimaryEyeCare.com. 60+ insurances accepted. Same-day urgent visits, 520-322-2713. You will thank me later. Get in there, Arizona Primary Eye Care. And again, they got all these brought to you, are now part of the My Eye Doctor Network. By the way, they got these things right here. They got these Tom Fords, baby. Get in there, check it out. Okay. Okay.
X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you.
All right, now. Kobe L. Thiel is in the chat. We've talked about the AC ad nauseum, about how, going through life without AC is not the way to go. You want to be like us. You want to be cool. You want to have AC. Comfort X HVAC says we are here to help you. We are in business to do business. Small business with big savings. Built on trust for the long haul. Perfect track record. And again, you were hanging out with Tony Gimino, or you saw Tony Gimino last night. Is this true?
I was in my house. Shelby came in and said, "You won't believe who just went outside." I said, "Who was it?" She said, "Gimino was buying kettle corn." And I said, "Was he in a good mood?" Because normally he's not in a good mood. But
right.
I guess
no, he's in a terrible mood.
Yeah, it's a terrible Tony. She goes, "That's the one."
Yeah. Let's see here. We're not going to say his full name. Sorry, I did mess up on that one. Yeah, whatever. Okay, real men don't do AC. Sorry. But either way, Comfort X HVAC made Tony happy. If they can make Tony happy, they can make you happy. Get in there right now. Back the vac. Okay, 520-222-7012. All right, are we ready for our power rankings? Sure. Listen, there's been a drum roll of support, a groundswell of meaning as to what these people want our power rankings, and they don't want us to put them off until the end of the week. Hey, is there a Thursday game this week for Big 12?
I don't think so because there's NFL. They don't compete. But let me see. No, there's not.
Oh, hey, Shelby says, I saw Tony Gimino last night and he told me he saved $2,500. I've been wrong this whole time. Okay. All right. Steve Hernandez, do you guys think Arizona will win Friday? Yeah, we're back in the A, but that is all you get. Okay. Now, all right. So we're going to go with our best teams and then we're going to go work backwards from there. All right. You want to go? I'll go first. Okay. Now, the one that I'm going to go with first, right now, I think Utah is the best team in the conference. Going Utah. I think that Devin Dampier is really, really good. I think having a quarterback that can actually move and is not a quadriplegic, I think that helps. They're back to where they were.
I completely get Utah. I have Iowa State number one. I just think they have the more impressive win. They've looked good.
What's their impressive win?
Huh?
What's their impressive win? Iowa?
They beat Kansas State in Iowa, dude. Utah's beats in UCLA.
Who would you favor if Utah played Iowa State right now?
Depends where it is.
Oh, neutral field.
Probably Utah.
Yeah, there you go. So, Cody, just put Utah for both.
No. Iowa State. It's my power rankings, not yours.
Fine. But I like Utah. I think Utah's really good. And deep down, you think Utah's better than Iowa State. You just said that. So, okay.
Utah play this week.
Who does Utah play this week? Neutral field in Ireland. Yeah, they got to do that. Neutral field in Ireland. Interesting. All right. So who do they have this week? Pull up the schedule.
Wyoming. They don't count.
Oh, yeah, they don't count, though. What are they, the Cowgirl or the Cowboys? Yeah, the Wyoming Cowgirls. They got a Cowgirl football
I assume we switched, right? You have Iowa State, too?
No, I don't have Iowa State, too.
Oh, you're an animal. Go ahead.
Yep. My list, not your list.
Yeah, I just don't know who else you would have number two.
TCU. I got TCU. I would pick TCU over.
What?
Based off what I've seen. I would take TCU. What's that?
I'm going to get you right here. You ready? You think Bill Belichick sucks?
Yes.
You think he's a horrible coach? All that. So meanwhile, you're giving TCU credit for beating them?
No, because they look the part. I'm taking TCU, and I would pick them on a neutral field over Iowa State. This is where it is. I've got to be very clear about something here. I'm very, very clear about something, and I've never wavered in any of this. These are who I think are the best right now. I don't care about resume. Who I would pick on a field right now, and I would pick Utah, and then I would pick TCU after that. All right, now. What say you, Sheer? Who do you have it to?
Can you name two teams TCU's beaten?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Name the second team.
North Carolina, I don't know who the other team was. Doesn't matter.
Because they haven't, dude. They've only played one game this year.
Well, that's cool, dude. Awesome. I'm fine. That's fine. You love Bill. You and Kobe L. Thiel love Bill Belichick.
No, it has nothing to do with that. They just haven't done anything.
All right, well, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Mine, not yours.
Do they even play anyone this week?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're gonna keep doing it though. Furry fever, baby. I like that.
Powerhouse Abilene Christian.
Yeah, so it's like
about TCU the 2 weeks after that.
It's like Arizona's schedule the first two games as well. So
they play SMU and ASU in the 2 weeks after that.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah. All right. Now, who do you have at number 2 then?
Utah.
All right. Man, you're really playing fast and hard with the truth right here, Ben One White style. Okay, now I've got Iowa State. What's that? What'd you say?
Nothing. I was going to say a joke, but it's rude now.
Yeah, I got Iowa State. I got Iowa State at 3. I like Iowa State. I watched them against Iowa for 5 minutes. I was wholly unimpressed. They beat a team that doesn't try to score by 3. Congratulations. I give you credit, I guess, on that. Yeah, I guess K-State sucks. Like I said, Iowa State, I like them a lot, but I'm still putting those two teams above them. I'm going Iowa State. What say you, Skier?
Cody, make sure you cut this. We can put this segment online specifically so people can – I'm going to tweet this out.
Sure.
Because whenever you tweet something about Big 12 teams, it goes viral. It's crazy.
Well, no, but again,
It's
hey,
like, I love
Utah fans
BYU.
are actually going to like me on this one.
I don't know. Mike's like, I love Utah or I love BYU, and before you know it, he's got 14,000 likes.
Oh no, that one was awesome. Where I was just like, dude, I didn't even remember. All I said was BYU is better than Utah, and it got like 13,000 likes or something. I'm like, wow, all right, well, yeah, cool, yeah. All right. What do you got? Talk to me.
TCU.
Okay, you got TCU at 3. Okay, so you bashed me for having TCU at 3, but you bashed me for having TCU at 3.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, now, hey Max,
you got TCU ahead of Iowa State right now.
Max, bring that up later. I want to talk about that later. Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, now, I'm trying to think here. Let's see. I got 3. Look at Kobe L. Thiel. Oh, Kobe L. Thiel killing it right now. Okay, now who do you got at 4?
You see, look, your boy went viral last weekend. Remember
you
that?
did.
I went viral.
Dude, you had like 30. When I was funny, I was talking with the people from Copal, and they even brought up that tweet. They said, "Yeah, I looked at it. It had like $38 million. I bet you wish that $38 million.
Right now, it is up to 62 million views.
Is that it?
Yeah.
How many followers did you get?
Followers, probably like 2,000.
Oh yeah, you deserve that. Yeah. No, I am cooking with this list. My list is better than your guys' list. My list, not yours. All right. Now, 4. I'm going BYU. Yeah, I'm going BYU. I'm going BYU. I don't a viral repost. I don't understand. I will say this though. John Allen makes a good point. And this is where I'm confused, and I give you full credit for it. But it's a viral retweet. How do you get credit for a viral retweet?
It wasn't a retweet. It was I made a very creative comment up top.
Yeah, but you took the
my video actually went bigger than the original video.
Interesting. Okay.
The comments on the side of the screen.
I don't know what comments. What are we? Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. All right. So I got BYU. I like BYU. I'm sold on their quarterback. So that's why I'm going BYU. I'm going BYU at 4.
Why do you have BYU ahead of my number 4, Texas Tech?
Because I think they would beat Texas Tech right now.
Oh, you're wrong.
Yeah,
you're definitely wrong. I don't know
who
RLU is.
Hey, by the way, how did we do last week? Who won last week, Cody? Might be me.
Are you really sold on Bear Bachmeier?
No, I'm not sold on Bear Bachmeier. I'm just saying I like him right now. By the way, I won.
You just said you like BYU's quarterback more than Texas Tech's. You know how dumb that sounds, Mike?
Yeah, but I don't know. I like them in the trenches more. They got a lot of girth there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there you go, John Allen. Take that. Yeah. John Allen's slapping you around right now. John Allen is slapping you around right now. I love it. Keep it going, John.
John Allen is jealous.
John Allen, keep doing what you're doing. We love it. John Allen is saying I will not allow
Is John
Sheer to
related to Lan? That's a real question. Is John related to Lan?
I don't know. It's a good question. That's a good question. Identify yourself right now, John Allen. But yes, I don't know. That's a good question. But Cody, did I win last week?
I think we tied.
No, I think I won.
No, I think we tied because you had Kansas and I had Missouri, and you had Mississippi State and I had ASU, and then we were the same and everything else. I think.
Did you pick Iowa over Iowa State?
No, God, no.
Okay, good. All right. Well, good. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So either way. All right. Oh, so the hammer is going to meet the anvil then on this pick. Okay. Now, who do you got? All right. So now at number 5, I got Texas Tech. I like Tech. I'm not sold on Tech yet. I'm going to be interested to see. Arizona against Tech. Does Arizona play Tech? No, we avoid Texas Tech this year, right?
They avoid us. No. They avoid us. That's how you.
Yeah, they avoid us. Sorry. Yeah, you're not coming into Arizona Stadium and beating us like that. Nice try. I'm going. They're lucky. They are lucky they don't get us this year. All right, I'm going Texas Tech at 5. What say you?
I'm going BYU. I don't feel great about it.
Okay. All right.
But right now, the problem is that for now, they're where they are. What is their schedule? I'm going to look this up. The problem is they're another team that hasn't played anyone. So they have ECU.
I like how you're bashing me for having a team one spot down from you.
Dude, their schedule is weird. It's very backloaded. They have ECU.
Ben White was talking about the back. Yeah, but go ahead.
ECU, Colorado, West Virginia, Arizona, and then they go Utah, Iowa State, Texas Tech, TCU.
Interesting. So they're gonna you better get them. I was gonna say you better get them later because you're not getting them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, piece of crap. But yeah, that's for you, Wolvers.
Who did you have, Mike?
I had Texas Tech. All right.
Also, I'm looking it up right now.
I believe I won last week.
Who won the Kansas-Missouri game?
Missouri. We tied last week.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Mike took Kansas and Mississippi State, and Shear took Missouri and ASU.
I had the best pick though, picking Mississippi State. Take that, Shear. Take that.
Yeah, I backed the ASU. Wait, no.
Yeah. Okay. Now the next one I got is Kansas. Got Kansas at 6.
What?
I got Kansas at 6. Why wouldn't I have Kansas at 6?
Why would you have Kansas at 6?
Why wouldn't I have Kansas?
They just got lost to Missouri.
Yeah, but Missouri's supposed to be good.
All right.
It's an SEC team. It means more.
These are my power rankings are the ones I send into our Big 12 publisher every week.
Mike backs the Desiree with that one.
Mike has no idea that Kansas lost to Missouri until I just told him.
No, I didn't know that. How did you know that? I was going to say you like Kansas. You were texting me and Kobe L. Thiel all Saturday saying, yeah, Kansas is really good.
That's not true. Number 6, Mike.
Really? Hey.
Huh?
You're stating you never
really good.
You're stating you never said.
Kobe was texting us that Kansas is really good.
Yeah, I think you were
texting us.
I don't think so, but go ahead.
My number 6, Mike, you ready?
Yeah.
Arizona.
I love it. I got them at 7.
And I sent this in. We do a power rankings every week, and I sent this in, and I am okay. I am okay defending this pick.
I'll tell you what. That's called a tease. Let's get some reads in there, and then we're going to get back to this because the people want to know why that is there. But you are right, Skier. We like it. Do it. All right, yeah, back to reads. All right, yeah. First of all, Nova Home Loans. All right, now Kobe L. Thiel. This guy, he lives in an attic. Or I don't know if he's an addict. No, he's not an addict, but he lives.
No one has attics.
Yeah. So, nobody has attics. But at the same time, though, he has no air conditioning. If you go through Nova Home Loans, I will tell you this. That if you do a home equity or refinance, and they're going to give you the money if you qualify to be able to get a home with air conditioning. You want a home with air conditioning. If you don't have a home with air conditioning, you're going to end up like Kobe L. Thiel. You don't want to end up like that. So, ready to purchase or refinance your home? Take your shot with the Mooney team. Show me the Mooney! Mooney! All right, scan that QR code, novaazloans.com. Check it out. All right, now. Again, also support the Tucson basketball community. We like it a lot. All right, 88 crime. Yeah. Now you got a stalker following you around. You got a stalker that's looking up all kinds of stuff about you. Also, now 88 crime says, come to us. Come to us. We will help you with this stalker that you might have. Now, here's the other thing, too. Are you worried that you got some guy following you around that you're looking around and you're like, man, dude, I can smell the perfume and makeup from this guy following me. So 88 crime says, come to us, deal with it if you got a stalker, and you won't actually have to deal with that. So, again, 882-7463. It's anonymous. Pima County Attorney's Office, 88crime.org. Check it out, 88 crime. Back the crime. Well, not back the crime. Back to reporting the crime. Yeah. Okay, what else we got? Okay. Oh, Kopal. Yummy in my tummy. All right, yeah, I was there yesterday. Man, this place is awesome. And they also, on top of that, too, they got all kinds of stuff there besides really good food. They got like cornhole, and they got axe throwing there. I had no clue they had axe throwing there. Holy moly, yeah. That's the last place you want to take Tony Chimino then when he's had a couple beers, because we know how he can get with the axe. But you also need to, we're going to, Joseph, if you actually go to one of these places and actually order something, maybe I'll help you out and I'll get your name in there. Otherwise, no. Also, mention Mike Luke. You go in there, you mention Mike Luke, you get a free dessert with any entree. Or this thing right here. Look at this thing, Sheer. This thing is amazing, this drink.
Dude, it's smoking.
Yeah, it's smoking. It looks like something from like that you would find in like the Everglades. I don't know that Everglades, but it looks like something you'd find in like a Wyoming National Park or something. But it's really, really good. So again, check it out. Kopal.
The smoke reminds me of Kobe's AC.
Yeah, where it's just going out, but this would taste better than Kobe's AC. So either way, check it out. You got desserts, you got really good food, and in the Williams Center. Check it out. Okay, now let's get back to our power.
Where's the Williams Center? That's the one on.
It's on like Broadway and like.
Not the one on Broadway and Swan.
Broadway and Swan or Craycroft. Yeah. It's across from like you know where that sauce is across the street. Like there's like a sauce or
yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think what else.
You're fine. I'll find it.
Yeah, you know where it is. Yeah, you got Google. You know how to work. Okay, now I could inhale one of those drinks.
Broadway and
Right.
Broadway.
It's there's an Olive Garden there.
Oh, okay.
There used to be like a. Did I tell you when I had a job in there when I was in high school at the Persian Rug Factory?
You worked at a Persian rug?
I worked at a Persian rug factory for like 2 weeks. I got fired, but
that's across the street from Ben's favorite place, the BJ's.
Ben loves that
Yeah,
place.
Ben loves
Ben.
yeah.
Whenever Ben comes into town, that's all he can talk about is going there and just being able to serve up BJ. That's he's talked about that a number of times in the past.
Ben's always BJ's.
Yeah, we hear about it all. We hear about it all the time. Okay, now let's get back to it. Yeah, let's get back to it. All right, so I got Arizona at 7. Then back the A.
Here's the thing with Arizona at 6 and you having Arizona at 7. Are they the 6th or 7th best team right now? I don't know. They could be.
They could be.
But you got to give them credit for, in which case, the dominating fashion.
How they've done it, and they've been physically intimidating and overpowering.
Right, like if they lose, they're obviously going to move down. But right now, are there? How many times, how many teams are playing better than Arizona?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Monkey Burger was good, Shane Simmons, when it was in town.
Okay. Okay. Now, all right. Yeah. So, all right. So, yeah, Monkey Burger was good. Ben likes Monkey Burger as well. I think that's where he said he got it.
Burger now is. Oh my God, my mind just went blank. Shelby, you're in the chat. What's the burger? Uptown Burger. Uptown Burger to me is the best burger.
What's that name of the song? Uptown Burger? Or like, yeah, it's a good song.
It was an Uptown Burger, but
it's Uptown Burger or Uptown Girl. Okay.
My number 7, is ASU.
You have ASU ahead of Kansas?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So ASU, who struggles with NAU, gets their butt kicked by a bad Mississippi State team. Right. And Kansas, which loses to Missouri. Well, what is your justification for ASU over that?
I just think ASU's better. Kansas has beaten Fresno and Wagner.
Okay. And their loss, it's a much better loss.
They both lost to the good team they played, and they both beat the bad team.
Missouri.
I just think ASU's a better team than Kansas right now. But I get it.
All right, fine. Yes, okay, fair enough. Go ahead. I am not going to put it, because let's be honest here. ASU's look like crap. I don't know what else.
I get it.
Yeah, I don't know what else. All right, now I'm going with your guy right here, Baylor. I think Baylor sucks.
Wow.
Yeah,
our first shared pick.
I'm going Baylor at 8. I think Baylor sucks. I was telling you and Kobe L. Field. Didn't you and Kobe L.
8?
What's that?
Then why do you have them at 8?
Well, I don't know that the teams behind them are very impressive.
We have a shared pick. Baylor beat that was an impressive win over SMU, the way they came back.
Sure, they showed gumption. I still think they suck.
And they lost to a good Auburn team.
Yeah, they got rolled by an okay Auburn team. Yeah, that game wasn't close. You and Kobe L. Thiel were picking them to win the conference, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, no, I didn't pick Baylor.
Are you still in? Are you still in on that? Are you still in on them winning the conference or no?
I don't know. No, it's going to be Utah or Iowa State.
Wait a second here. Yeah, Utah or Iowa State. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. I don't know that I have them in top 4, but I think Kansas is definitely better than that. But
go ahead, number 9.
Okay. All right. Now, what do you got at 9, Sheer?
You want to go me first?
Yeah, you go first. Yeah, me first. The me first movement.
I have Kansas at 9.
Okay, you got Kansas at 9? All right, fair enough. All right, so we got Kansas at 9. There is now it gets interesting. Then there's a lot of bad teams in here as well. All right, then speaking of bad teams, I got ASU at 9. Listen, I mean, maybe they turn it around. I don't know, but at the same time, ASU has not looked Huh?
Yeah, I agree. They have not looked good.
ASU has not looked good. They didn't look good against NAU. They didn't look good. You know what I like too in the I like in that ASU game. They kept talking about they're like ASU fan. They're like, well, if you take out the first half, then we're good. Well, yeah, you take out 50% of the game.
This is a big week for ASU too, because Texas State is not good.
Right.
They should
If
blow
that's
out.
like a 7-10,
they're favored by 14 points. If
Right.
that's a touchdown, 10-point game,
yeah, you might have some issues. And then they got the gauntlet. They got they got a gauntlet after that though. So all right, so there is all right, there's that. Yeah, we shall see. But again, I got ASU there. They haven't looked good. You know what's kind of weird too is that their running game has actually been pretty good, but Levitt just hasn't been good.
yeah.
Like they got the Kanye Udo guy, he's not bad, and then they got the
People forget too, Mike. Cam had I'm gonna look this up because I want to get the number right. Because if there's anything we like here back on this show, as you know, it's accuracy.
Yes.
Cam Scadaboo, his last year, Mike, had 45 catches.
Yeah.
So when you watch Levitt in the first 2 games, all he's doing is looking towards Jordan Tyson. That's all he's doing.
It's kind of like last season with Noah and T-Mac to a certain degree.
It is. It's 100% like that.
Yeah. Now, Finn, man, you're wrong. Chill. Mississippi State is an SEC team. It's okay to lose to them. No, Mississippi State sucks.
It's hard to play in that environment, though.
That's fine. They were a 2-win team. They suck. Okay. And what was ASU was still like a 7-point favorite. So let's But no, like I said, you look at it now. The one thing that does surprise me a little bit, I am surprised their defense isn't better. I mean, they returned like basically everybody on their defense.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So either way, but yes, that would be awesome. Can you imagine if they lost to Texas State?
Would we do an emergency podcast for
10
minutes?
No, everybody out there. We will do 3 shows on Saturday. What time is that game? Hey, what time is that game?
There'll be 1 show on Saturday.
Or no, there'd be 1 show on Saturday. Yeah, because we play on Friday. Yeah, we got the big schedule.
We really should do like a 10-minute emergency broadcast.
We would do an emergency if they lost to Texas. What is it? Were they playing Texas Christian or not Texas Christian? Texas State.
That game, Michael, is it's probably a night game, I'd assume. 7:30. We'll just go on for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll go on for like 10 minutes. Kobe Altheel, you can hop on.
There's really no Cody, get creative with your Big 12 picks because all the Big 12 games suck this week. We're gonna have the same picks. You might have to
who does Colorado play?
Houston on Friday. That one's a good game.
What's the line in that? What's the line in that game?
-5.5 Houston.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's at Houston. But like when you look at the games, Mike, the smallest spread is 7. And then the second smallest spread is the 14.5. So Cody, go a little more national this week.
Yeah, go more national. But get my teams in there as well. And who's Washington play?
Probably no one. Let me look for you, honey.
Yeah, just keep looking for me. What do you got?
I think they have a bye.
They got a bye? Benwell White always loves the bye weeks. So there's so you got that.
Go national. There's a lot of crap games this week.
All right, so yeah, go national. Yeah, dude, I don't buy. Hey, Finn, man, I'm going to tell you something here, and this is all due respect. I've never bought into the SEC crap outside of like 3 or 4 teams. I always have to hear about how the 9th team in the SEC should be ranked. That's how Kentucky every year somehow
gets a hard place to play, Mike.
I get it. No, I get it. I'm not dismissing that. But I am going to say, though, that at the same time, though, like we always have to hear about this. All the crappy teams in the Big 12 or the SEC, they still try to make good. And then generally they suck. And so again, yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah. Real men just pick straight up there, Stanley Peacock or no, Ponsick. Oh, I got something here that we lost a listener yesterday. Did you?
Oh, you want to talk about this?
I want to talk about it for a second here. I'm going to tell you all something here. Listen, on this show, we like to have fun. And if you're listening from El Paso, yes, I said that I would not want to live in El Paso. I stand by that. I don't know anybody that wants to live in El Paso. That does not mean that people of El Paso.
Paul Sakala likes living in El Paso.
Well, Paul Sakala, I've told you what I've told you about that situation. I'm not going to get into that, but it is not because Paul loves the scene. Or actually, maybe he does like the scenery there. But nobody likes El Paso. So this guy messages me, and this with all due respect. He said, you lost a long-time listener here. He said, you talk too much. And he said, sometimes less is more. Don't trash El Paso. sorry, man. I make fun of myself more than anything on the show. So I'm going to make fun of El Paso. I have no problem making fun of El Paso. You can make fun of me. Guess what? I have no problem with that. You can make fun of Crete, Nebraska. I make fun of Crete, Nebraska all the time. I have no interest in El Paso. Oh, hey, let's see. Me and Dennis. Oh, Peyton Pelletier, the great Peyton Pelletier. Hey, Peyton, this is Skier right here. Me and Dennis say, what's up? Back the A, baby. Back the A. All right. Either way, I lost. We lost a listener from El Paso. I'm not changing. If you're offended by that, I don't know what else to say. You know, Cody James Martin, who's super, super woke, made a really, really interesting point, though, in our text message. He said, if you're offended by that, then you're going to be offended by a lot of things or something like that. That was really good, Cody James Martin. So either way. All right. So, all right. Now we got that. All right. So let's look at the next one. My next one is Houston. I got Houston. I'm going with Houston at 10. Do they still have that quarterback that signed with them, or is he coming next year? Like the guy that's like the best quarterback in the country? Yeah.
Next year. They have Connor Weidman now.
Connor Weidman?
Yeah, that's the guy.
All right. If you want to make fun of Tucson, cool. I don't got a problem with it. I'm going to defend Tucson, but I'm not going to say I could not possibly talk to you ever again. Where's my pizza? Message Cody James Martin. Okay. All right. Houston. I got Houston. Do you have Houston as well, Skier?
Yep. Look at us, dude.
Yeah. No, Tucson is definitely better than El Paso. Finn Man, I'm definitely going to draw the line there. Sheer, do you want to step in here and say that Tucson is definitely better than El Paso?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, it doesn't surprise me at all that Joseph and Marcus Delgado both lived in El Paso. That does not surprise me in the least. So, I don't know that you helped your cause there. Okay, now let's see who we got here. Now, next one up here. I'm going based not off what I've seen, but what I still look at though.
We need Jason's 10.
No, we're shared. We just said we should.
We sure, dude. Listen to the show, dude. Come on,
walk in, Cody. Sorry, I lost control.
Is that the least surprising thing ever that Marcus and Joseph lived together in El Paso?
Yeah.
I'm not at all. Okay, so all right now. Oh, by the way, we did stick up for El Paso. I've got to say one thing about El Paso that we stuck up for El Paso on, and I'm not going to sit here lying down about this. We said that El Paso was better than Yuma, did we not?
We did. I'm not sure it actually is, but we did say that.
Would you rather live in El Paso? That's a good poll question. Would you rather live in Hey, tweet that out. Would you rather live in What's that? Okay, and then put a link to the show or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would rather live in El Paso than Yuma. I would definitely rather live in El Paso than Yuma. El Paso or Blythe? El Paso. I mean, Blythe is at least like
nice Starbucks.
What's that?
All right. What's up? I think El Paso is going to run away with this.
Yeah, El Paso is definitely better. Is Rich from El Paso? No. Rich is from Boys Town. Or Boise, excuse me. So, Boise. All right. So, yeah, that made me laugh.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Yes. Yuma would be cool if it had a decent sized college. Yeah, I don't really like Yuma. Okay, sorry. So El Paso is better than Juarez. Again, I will say that El Paso is better than Juarez.
Cody pretty much he's been to El Paso.
Oh, interesting. Well, Cody, what did you think?
It wasn't anything special.
Did you
Cody worried about his life in El Paso? He called me. He goes, "Sheer, I could see the border. Am I in trouble?"
I will say the freeway was awful when I was there. It was the worst freeway I've driven.
Now, let me ask you this: did you have your pronoun name tags on?
Oh, this was years ago.
Oh, yeah, you had
this was before we did pronouns, Mike.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. Yeah. El Paso is better than Benghazi. Yes. Now we get it. We're coming up with like the crappiest place.
That's what I'm saying. Like last night you texted me like El Paso's better than Yuma. I'm like, what kind of compliment is that?
Well, I mean, it's better than nothing. Oh, and then he got mad at me too about Clem Haskins. He's like, it was Don Haskins.
No, it was.
Yeah, it was Don Haskins. Clem Haskins was his coach at Minnesota or something.
Oh, it's all the same.
It's all the same. All the loops are related. Clem, Glenn, Don, same stuff. Okay. I've done a number of games at El Paso or Albuquerque.
El Paso or Albuquerque? No, Albuquerque's way better than
Albuquerque's way better. Albuquerque's got a little bit more of a flair to it. El Paso just does nothing for me. It is funny if this guy's listening. If this guy's listening, there's absolutely giving me a second chance. There's absolutely no chance he's tuning back in again.
No, we're done. We're done.
It's all right. It's fine. Okay, Mark. Dude, look at Marcus. Marcus and Joseph.
Yeah, Marcus, the guy who doesn't leave his house, is going to tell us about food and wrestling.
Yeah, what did you DoorDash it there every time? Yeah, I don't. And Santa Fe, New Mexico, I could do without the state of New Mexico, but there's a couple little things.
I like Santa Fe.
Yeah, El Paso sucks. So yes, that's blasphemy, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus back. Yeah, okay. Now it's good. Now I got Kansas State at 11. I know they haven't looked.
Mike, we are on fire today. Sorry, LDU.
Dare I say, game recognized game, my friend?
Man, this one's easy, and they can move up a little bit with an Arizona win. But man, if they lose, ooh.
And what if they get the snot beat out of them? I like how we're already looking ahead and saying, yeah, what if we kick? Imagine before the season if we said, man, what if we kick the crap out of Kansas State?
Give me a point total where if Arizona beats Kansas State by, I will tune in live to the show on the field. And don't just say like a point. It's got to be double digits.
Double digits. How about that? 10 or more.
Yeah, I'll tune in on the field. I'll find a way.
All right. As much as I like making fun of Seattle, I would live in Seattle every day over El Paso.
That's
you got to give me something better than that. But I will say though that that Seattle trip for us was very gratifying for me because every stereotype that I've ever thrown out about Seattle was literally right. Because we
didn't stay in the best neighborhood. I like Seattle quite a bit.
Sheer even said, because it's funny, like I think we were like walking the first day. I think we were smoking and we were walking or something. And then I told him, I was like, dude, come on, this is, and he's like, it doesn't normally look like this.
No, we stayed in like Shelby and I have never seen that part of Seattle where we normally stay.
That was awful.
That was awful.
Yes,
the hotel was nice though.
Oh, I've been to Manhattan, Kansas before. I like the Little Apple, but I'll say Tucson. Yeah, no, but dude, the area we were in was awful. There was encampments everywhere. There were embankments. There were men trying to whisk Ben One White off the street. We had Ben calling in asking if we were okay at the hotel, even though he still says that he didn't. So there's either way. It was good for me. KSU is now favored by 1.5. I think they were favored by 2.5 yesterday. The line's going down, my friends. It's going down. All right. Now, the next one I got here, I'm going Cincinnati.
We probably switched. I went, go ahead. Why do you have Cincinnati? You're very...
I don't know. I don't care. I mean, at this point, it's, tomato. I'm just throwing crappy teams out there.
I have Colorado.
Really?
I don't think Cincinnati's very good.
I think Colorado's terrible.
Let's be honest here, Mike. 12 through 16 are just all not very good.
Yeah, but I think there's two teams that are still very clearly worse than everybody else. But
yes.
And I can't believe we're gonna go. Yeah. All right. So we've got all that. Now, do you want to go next year, or do you want?
I mean, it's fine. I have Cincinnati at 13.
Okay, that's fine. I got Colorado at 13. I think they both suck though. Did you see that? Did you see the white kids starting? Like the third string walk-on white guys starting for Colorado? That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm curious. I think Houston rolls that game.
I do too. By the way, I told Joseph. Remember Joseph before the season kept talking about Juju Smith, blah blah blah, Juju Smith. He's so good, this and that. Dude, they had him in for like 3 series, and he was so bad they had to take him out. He sucks. He's
small too.
Dude, I had no clue. He looks Noah small out there.
He is.
He
is so small.
Like that was one of those ones that I never really understood quite. I mean, again, I'm not going to sit here.
Talented.
What's that?
He's super talented.
Yeah, but I just didn't really see it.
We threw out the flag when he didn't play his senior year.
Yeah, and then he gets there and I'm always a little nervous too when I get a quarterback and he gets like the diamond encrusted teeth before he's even played a game. I don't know. I think the kid stinks. I already say that, but either way, Joseph, that's a bad look for you right now because you said that he was awesome and you did not look right at this point. Typical Joseph. Okay, now 14. I'm going UCF. I thought before the season that they were the worst team. They're every bit as bad as I thought they would be, But there's a couple teams that I think have usurped them in our rankings. I'm going UCF at 14 this year. They're moving up.
Yeah.
And like I said, I thought they were going to be the worst team in the world. Or not the worst team in the world, but like the worst team in the Big 12. I am going UCF. Are you going UCF as well there?
Yeah, this is easy. UCF, West Virginia, Oklahoma State.
Is West Virginia worse than Oklahoma State? That's the debate.
As of now, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they lost their best player.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Julian Lewis. Ask Skir his employer. Dude, 24/7 was way lower on Lewis than On3 was. I think you're looking at On3. 24/7 had him as like the 15th best quarterback in the country or something.
We had Juju Lewis. I'll look this up as a 4-star prospect.
Yeah.
10th quarterback in the nation.
10th best quarterback. That's not that is whatever it is. Now in Oklahoma State, they're beyond terrible. That thing ain't ending well. Sometimes you just got to get out when you got to get out. Mike Gundy should have probably gotten out last year. But.
Mike, is this the same order for you too?
Yeah, it's the same order. I think West Virginia is a wee bit better, although I don't feel good about it. If those two teams played, that would be a live tweet game right there.
Do they play? West Virginia football schedule. I got this. I should memorize all Big 12 schedules.
Yeah,
they don't play.
Oh, well, they suck. That sucks. All right. So either way, take these all to the bank. Everybody out there, these are your power rankings. You don't need to go through. This is really good. We actually agreed on 6.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, I always love when Kobe Alfield comes in with something that he heard like fifth hand from somebody like on a message board. Hearing a Gundy announcement might come soon, actually.
I'm not making fun of Kobe, but I like when posters like I'm hearing, and it's like from who? Who are you hearing?
It's hearing. Yeah, it's hearing. It's like, no, dude, you're not hearing from anybody. Okay. Hey, you know what? You know that person. Hey, by the way, look at this again. 13. I'm not going to fall into the trap of what I said last time, though, with that ranking.
What?
Look at the spelling.
Yeah, I don't see it. Cincy J?
No, with Colorado at 13.
CU, Mike. What?
Never mind. Remember last week? Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. If you don't get it, yeah. Okay, now Kobe Alfield says that some people say Gundy is out. Yeah. Let's see here. Kobe Alfield. No, I got it from somebody whose dad knows someone who is the assistant AD and a current AD elsewhere. Yeah, that's reliable.
I heard the same from my uncle's brother's cousin.
Sister. Yeah, no, and he's never been wrong. Never.
Yeah,
never. All right. Well, there you go. There you go.
These are good. Cody, make sure you said, yeah. Mike, can you read that text out loud that Cody just sent us? I think everyone deserves.
No, I'm not going to say it. I didn't know. I'm not going to say it. I said it last week, and I didn't want to say it. Yeah, we're a family-friendly show on this.
Ben White is demanding you say it on.
No, I'm not going to say it. All right, now send Gundy to UCLA as punishment. You know, that's
an upgrade.
That's a big upgrade. And honestly, I think some guys, Tony Gimino always makes this point. Sometimes you just need a reset. Honestly, sometimes you just
you know my philosophy. I think you should get out.
Right.
I think when things start going bad, you get out.
Because Mike Gundy. Go ahead. Sorry. No, you're good. Go ahead.
Unless you're like a Nick Saban type.
Yeah.
Then Aurora just texted me, "What were you doing on 9/11?" Like this is like.
Yeah, I was in my freshman year in high school. We were in homeroom.
You must be doing a project. I came out of nowhere. Yeah.
Can you imagine how scared these Gen Zers would have been by 9/11?
I remember it like it was yesterday. You were a freshman in high school. I was a freshman in college.
Well, I was also young for my grade, and I'm guessing you were old for your grade. So
no, I was young. Yeah, dude, I was 17 in college.
Were you 17 in college?
Yeah, when school started, I just turned 18.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. Flashbulb moment. Yeah, I got this mosquito again. All right. Now, anyways, let's get to some reads, and then we're going to get back to some football, and we're going to talk some basketball. All right. Back the pipe. Foster Plumbing. All right. Now, residential and commercial HVAC. They do all that stuff. Or not. I'm looking at the wrong read. Okay. Residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured. Okay. Sewer line coating, point repairs, water heaters, drain cleaning, sewer inspections, gas, water, sewer repairs. Boom, 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. Now, if you're like Dennis Walsh, you're working out right now, and you're like, all right, well, I don't know about the plumbing here. If you want to go in and check out the plumbing, then you go to Foster Plumbing, and you should tell wherever you're at that they need to get with Foster Plumbing. Again, call 520-603-3817 to schedule service today. Yes, Connor McGrath gets it. Perfect. Just in time for the reads. You get this, young man. Okay, now what else we got? All right, RJ's Frozen Cactus. Now, we've talked so much about the parking lot. I think everybody knows about the parking lot. We need to talk about the food. We need to talk about the drinks. And look at this starch right here. Look at this. Look at this this alcohol-infused starch.
Beer and garlic bread. What more do you want in life?
Dude, is there anything more American than beer and garlic bread? I can't even... I honestly, I don't know. And pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. 100 plus craft beers, $2 deals. Again, you got all kinds of different viewing setups there as well. Check it out. RJ's. We're gonna have another. We'll have a away game watch party here soon. But again, RJ's Frozen Cactus, Red Hot Sports, ice cold beer, and like I said, you can just park there and you can leave the car because that parking lot is awesome. Something that we will not do, and something that we will never under any circumstance say is awesome, is endorsing Andre Veras.
Oh, well, duh.
Not one.
And he's really been aggressive.
He's been very aggressive. I'm just waiting for
the other day, and he's like, "Look, I saved a baby," and we're like, "We don't care."
I'm just waiting for him to put out a some kind of like police bulletin saying, please endorse me. But either way, give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting, and check them out at longviewii.com. Do you feel like you're Joseph and Marcus and you're just kind of doing okay in life? You're like, I don't want to live with my brother the rest of my life. And Andre's here to help. Now, if you're living with your brother, but you only deal with high-end clients, you should also go to Andre as well, though. Andre can get your life into a better situation than it currently is. So that's a highly recommended. That is not an endorsement. Check it out. Longview. All right. Okay, let's get back to it. So let's see here. All right, hey, let me ask you this. We're going to get to basketball. What's the biggest disappointment in the Big 12 right now? Because we know that Arizona's not on that list.
That's easy, dude. It's Kansas State.
Yeah, I agree.
That was a team that was supposed to win the conference, was literally favored in Vegas, looked bad. And people are paying too much attention to the Army game. Army's tough, right? Mm-hmm. Like, that's a tough game.
It's the North Dakota State or the South Dakota, whatever game.
It's the North Dakota game where they let up 35 points and needed a touchdown with 2 minutes left. That's the game people should be paying attention to.
The only reason I asked is because I think you could make a outside-the-box argument for ASU because they've looked awful as well.
I mean, one more game. Like, if they look awful this weekend,
yeah,
I think you can make that case.
Yes, so we need them to. Army lost to an FC.
Fair to Tarleton State. This sounds terrible, but they're actually aren't they a really good FCS
Tarleton State? I bet they have speed. They strike me as having fast receivers.
Like, I think they're literally good though.
Tarleton State.
Yeah, like I think they're like a legitimately good team. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
Well, I don't know what division they're in.
Right.
They're in the United Athletic Conference. You're one of your favorites.
Army did lose. That's where isn't Taiwanese State still running things there?
Taiwanese State.
Did you ever? I was going to say Taiwanese State used to be really, really good. Hold on.
All right, I got the FCS. Well, Tarleton State is the third best team in FCS. That's pretty good. That's
not bad, actually.
Yeah, like it's North Dakota State, South Dakota State, and then Tarleton State. NAU's 19th, Mike.
NAU's 19? Yeah. Well, I guess so.
Maybe not. North Dakota is 17th.
Interesting. All right. Well,
yeah, so like they're not bad. Like,
okay,
but You know.
All right, well, you still get the point. Oh, by the way, real quick, you got to watch this documentary that I've watched about this Jussie Smollett guy. You got to watch this. This guy is maybe one of the weirdest people I've ever seen, or one of the weirdest things. You should watch it.
My mom watched it because her friend, their neighborhood friend, I guess their like their son's like best friend or something was the detective in that. They're all over the show, so I got to watch it.
Oh yeah, no, you should watch it. This guy is amazing. Yeah, definitely a piece of crap. No, this guy's amazing. This guy's amazing. All of his lies are so good. Like he said that he got like assaulted and was like a hate crime, and they were trying to like hang him and stuff, and they put like a noose, and then he just put the noose on and just walked back home with it on. Then he like went into Subway and like got a sandwich as well. Yeah, dude's weird.
That's where he went wrong. Why wouldn't he go to Baggins?
Well, that is a good point. Why in the world? And it was like 2:30 a.m. Maybe it was because it was 2:30 a.m. in Chicago. But otherwise, he should have done that. All right. So, anyways, all right. There's that. What is the most surprising team in a good way in the Big 12, my friend?
Guys, you keep asking for our predictions.
We don't do this.
We don't do this on Wednesdays.
Yeah, we don't do it.
We're doing it Friday, right?
By the way, OC Bodybuilders, Twin Mama is just proving your point. OC Bodybuilders says, yes, we all know the story. Twin Mama, who is the mother of two children, twins, said, wasn't he an actor? She did not know, OC Bodybuilders. She did not know.
I think a lot of people don't know the story. Gen Z does not know the story.
We are. Yeah, Gen Zers have no clue what this is. They'd be scared of the story, too, because there's like snow outside or, something that she does. Yeah, it'll be awful.
Surprise in a good way, Mike?
Yeah, in a good way. 3 kids, sorry.
I'm a little surprised. I don't know if there's a surprise in a good way. I didn't think Iowa State would be this good. I think they're good. They surprised me. I'm not really surprised by Utah because their problem has always been offense when they're bad. Texas Tech has played no one. TCU has played no one.
Yeah, why can't you say Arizona?
Well, because I'm not surprised, Mike. I called this. This isn't a surprise to me. This is success that I saw coming for months.
The dominance that we saw in the opening 2 weeks.
I told the people. Let's go over my wins here. I told everybody that Arizona would get to the quarterback. Done.
Dude, done.
That Javen Watley was a stud.
Right.
Done. I told everyone that this team is better coached. Done.
Well,
it's hard. I told everyone. I got a good one. You ready? I told everyone that Michael Wooten wasn't terrible at guard. Done.
You haven't had the glaring L's that you had last year.
I know these are all dubs.
I will give you a lot. I will give you credit. I will give you credit on that one. I will give you credit. So and you we shall see. Like I said, the hammer meets the anvil against Kansas State, though. That's where we are.
We're really excited about this game. I didn't really care about the other 2 games.
Hey, what time is the game? 6?
6 o'clock. Your boy, RG3 on the call.
Oh, I can't wait.
Favorite.
I'm going to wear a Shaquille O'Neal jersey into the press box. I have one, too. I'm going to wear one into the press box, though, just to see if he'll bite. Yeah, I can't stand RG3. I think he's a massive putz.
You know what you should do?
Huh?
If I ordered it, would you wear an Angel Reese jersey for a day?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah, I don't like RG3. I don't like Angel Reese at all, but I like RG3 a lot less. I think RG3. No thanks.
Toby, I think attendance is going to suck. I think Friday night actually hurts, not helps, because there's so many people that go to high school football in Tucson.
It's an institution here.
What would you say? Like 35,000?
Are we talking real?
No. Yeah, real. The paid's the same every game. It's 42 to 44 every game.
Okay, I'm gonna say there'll be 27,000 there,
but a loud 27.
But it's gonna be a loud 27,000. It's gonna be a boisterous. It's gonna be a boisterous 20. Or yes.
Well, remember this game as the boisterous 27.
All right, now Shane Simmons doesn't want to give you credit, and I tend to agree with Shane Simmons. The Chuba beats BBN claim cancels out all of this year's good. Is that true?
No, Shelby has a great idea for you, though.
I should fart at RG3.
Crop us RG3.
I would absolutely fart at RG3. And then just like walk up to him and be like, hey, remember when you kept talking about somebody and Shaq said he was going to punch you in the face and you stopped doing it? Putz, loser.
He asked to get RG3 on the show.
We did, yeah, RG3. He's probably too busy talking about what a good person he is and slyly dissing people in the meantime.
He's too busy race baiting to come on our show.
Yeah, he sucks. I can't stand RG3. Okay, race baiting. I know, but it's like reverse race baiting of what you expect. Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah. All right. Okay, now, we don't talk about him on the show, John Hill.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, literally. Okay, so all right, we don't talk about guys that like drive people off the road. So all right, now let's talk a little bit about let's get to a little bit of Arizona basketball. We got to do that. All right, now first and foremost, we got some visitors going on here. Or do we have to read first? Do we have reads? Is that what you're talking? All right, Bridge Tech Communications. Now, you might say to yourself, Bridge Tech, you're like, man, I'm looking for a gym. Dennis Walsh and Peyton Pelletier are both at a gym right now working out. I've never heard of the gym. Nobody's probably heard of the gym. There's probably something buried in like a coffee shop or something. The best thing that gym could do that they are at, that weak little feeble gym, could go through Bridge Tech Communications. Promotes 100 plus health entities. And sure, who doesn't want a 750% average ROI? Do you know anybody that doesn't? Maybe Ben, maybe Joseph, because he only deals with high-end clients.
Yeah.
But outside of Joseph, is there anybody that doesn't like 750% average ROI?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what you do. Go with Bridge Tech Communications. Our guy, Tony, he could get your gym going out there. Get it out there. Get out of that, whatever thing you're in that nobody's at. Or if you own the gym, that especially. Yeah, get in touch. Bridge Tech Communications. Okay. All right, Baggins. All right, Dennis Walsh says that he's going. Oh, why'd you go back to Bridge Tech? I already did that read. Okay, yeah. All right, now.
You're out of the game.
Yeah, Cody, what are you doing, dude? Can't take this guy anywhere. All right, now. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Now, we've talked a lot about the flowers and the taste. Hey, Cody, you're supposed to put the new graphic in there. You still haven't. Man, this guy's asleep at the wheel, man. All right. Either way, they got a new one. I think it's like hey, Dennis Walsh, what is it? I think it's the chicken melt or something, but it looks very, very tasty.
I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's something that's a melt. It's got a melt in it. So either way, locally owned and operated, all food made in-house daily. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. Get the dough, back the dough, get the cookie. And you might see Dennis Walsh in there as well. Go to the one on Grant, though. That's where he is out. The Pima Melt. That is it. The Pima Melt. Yes, good job there. Yeah, we got boots on the ground, baby. Okay, so for special deals, check it out. All right, now.
There is a drone show. This weekend as well.
A drone show?
At halftime, there's a drone show. It's halftime, right? Yeah.
They're also closing some parking lots to do the drone show. That's why you need to go park at RJ's Frozen Cactus.
And that parking lot's so large, it's only like a 2-minute walk from the stadium.
Dude, it's literally this thing is so expansive that it
Why
goes.
Why did they do the drone show from
RJ's Frozen Cactus? I have no clue. I have no clue why they didn't do that. You really missed out on a marketing opportunity there. I don't know what else to say. Okay, now we got to talk a little bit about basketball recruiting here, Sheer. Basketball recruiting. All right, so Arizona went to go visit Bruce Branch, my guy, who I correctly called, and Caleb Holt at
this morning.
Yeah, Prolific Prep in Florida. Well, that's good because I'd like to get both of them.
Yeah, Caleb Holt's going to turn into an interesting recruitment. His list isn't normal. Other schools have kind of gotten a few commitments, like Providence is in there now. He's officially visiting Providence. When you get schools like that involved, like Arizona should have a shot as long as he makes that visit. He's scheduled to visit for the red and blue game. That's the plan. If he makes that visit, I think it's all hands on deck.
Yeah, hands on. Can you imagine, though? Here's my question, though, and I'm going to keep coming back to this. All these guys with NIL is just different. You're not going to, in my opinion, you're not going to be able to get Caleb Holt, Cam Williams, and
no.
Yeah, so you're going to have to. It's going to be interesting.
You got to figure it out.
I mean, it's a good problem. It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, if one of these guys commits, you don't say no. That's just really what it comes down to.
And then you end up making it work. Now your board is all in on your board is panicking about Alozie. Stat Freak is panicking about Alozie. I thought it was interesting what Travis said about this because your guys, and tell me if I'm wrong, but your guys' rankings are based on what they think about their MNBA potential.
Long term plays a large role in there.
So I thought it was interesting, though. I think it was Brannon's write up, or maybe it was Boss. I don't know who it was. It doesn't matter. Said that Alozie is a guy that should be able to have a quicker impact in college than but his long-term potential might not be there.
The implication is basically Alozie is maxed out a little bit.
Mhm.
He's still a good player, but there's only like his ceiling. He's already pretty close to his ceiling, whereas maybe some of the other guys ahead of him are not like that.
See, I don't really care about like, what is like MNBA prospects are. Can you come in here and can you play? And if you're going to be here a couple years, I like how they're using him. I'm always fine with that. I have no issue with that. Bruce Branch, I have not said Bruce Branch. Hello, David Rosen. I don't know. Like if he's going to reclassify, he's probably, I haven't heard anything new on that front. Have you, Sheer?
No, I haven't.
Right. So there's, like I said, there's that. Now, Junior County is visiting as well. Tell us what we need to know about Mr. County.
He's going to make a relatively early decision because just the way his schedule, and he's not one to drag it out. So if this visit goes well, we'll find out. And it will go well, but it's, UConn, Maryland are still very much in there. Is this a chance that you could, is there any chance that he could commit on the spot? No, I don't think that's
all right. Well, yeah. And for everybody, let's see here. Ryan Neal. No, it's the exact opposite. They have a much wider net now. Ryan Neal says, Tommy zeroed in on Cohen, Braden, Shearer. You're worried about our ability to cast a wider net?
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite now. It's awesome.
He expanded the net.
Yeah, he expanded the net. That's why, dude, just go ahead and just tell people that that Tommy is allowing guys to offer. Tommy is allowing guys to offer, or his coaches to offer guys that he hasn't seen in like 2 years. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So, I mean, they are expanding the net, not shortening the net. So that is good. I expect Arizona to have really good recruiting classes pretty much, like I said, as long as Tommy's here. I do think, though, with the grad transfer route, though, I do think that they're going to go. I think they'll probably go point guard for that. I don't see any of the point guards in there, and Lozie's not a point guard. So, would you agree with this as well? Sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, Junior County and Caleb Holt is there. Or I almost said Adolph Holt is Junior County and Caleb Holt is there. That's basically one or the other, correct?
I would assume.
Right. Yeah. So
and when you ask people like that and any coaching staff, they basically say we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Well, it's a good bridge to cross. But so if you got that, then you got Cam Holmes, who again everything could change. But I am going to say at this point, I do think that Cam Holmes will come to the U of A. You put him in at that small forward spot. You've got Caleb Holt or Junior County or Alozie. They'll get one of those three. We're confident on that.
I would be very surprised. It would be a failure if they did it.
All right. So let's say you got one of those three. Then you got Cam Holmes at that small forward spot. Then I think you're trying to get Cam Williams in there. And who am I missing?
I think that's it.
Yeah, and then you got to look at it from a big man perspective. I get a lot of people that ask, they're like, what are they going to do about the center? Well, Krivas can still come back if he wants to. I mean, I know that Dennis Walsh and David Rosen are worried about him heading off to the NBA after this year, but he's still got eligibility if he wants. You got CD in there as well. They are going to have to get a couple big men, obviously, but that could also be a portal situation.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah, no, that's we're ready. We're ready to rock and roll here. Now let's talk about Big Monday. Our guy N-Dogger is worried about the short playing week or whatever. I don't worry about that with 18 and 19-year-old kids. These kids play like 6 tournament games in a day. I think that's something you worry more about if you're in the
I think the exposure kind of cancels everything out. People want to see teams on TV, major teams. Arizona is going to be on national television in the biggest games of the season. I get it. You're at the end of the day, you want to win games, but I don't really worry about that part.
Yeah, I don't worry about it because again, these are still 19-year-old kids. They're used to playing. Again, if you're dealing with like a 41-year-old or something, and the exposure too. So what are the guys? So what are the exposures then? You got BYU, you got Kansas, and you got Iowa State.
Yeah, and Iowa State's the home game.
And I don't think Iowa State's going to be that good this year, so it doesn't. Yeah, so that's going to be good, though. You take the exposure every day of the week. And Big Monday is a good thing to have, too. We didn't have those in the Pac-12. We had sad Thursdays where basically Arizona would be on at 9 o'clock And it would be I ref back-to-back games. I do it all the time. And then we got, so there's that. Now, Dart says, with the Waka graduating and all the open roster spots, I fully expect Tommy to find an international project at center to fill in, especially with the probability of
your ideal situation
I agree.
is CD takes the next step.
Right. And CD takes the next step. You get somebody in there. I also think that you probably get a grad transfer guy in there at some stage too.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're going to be good. It's going to be weird because you're going to be basically losing the entire roster. But I will say that if you lose the entire roster, you're going to be in a spot though where it's going to be interesting to see what they do, how they go about kind of that the chemistry of getting guys that are freshmen, but guys that also can come in and play immediately too.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Dennis Walsh. We already have international projects center. Dude, this guy again. They're calling Krivas an international prospect.
I'm just gonna sit here and let it happen, and then when
it's not gonna be pretty.
It's not gonna be pretty for anybody.
It's not gonna be pretty. Now, is Joseph in on Krivas, or does Joseph hate Krivas as well?
I'm sure he hates him.
Yeah, I think Joseph hates Krivas. I can't remember. Bryce James is, to quote Marcus Delgado, take the next step in sixth man eventually. He could if he stays here long enough. I have no doubt that he'll be able to play here. It's just, does he go through the process? I believe by year 3, Bryce James will be able to be a real contributor at the U of A. How about that?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that after that,
got to be patient. We said it. We say it. We said it before, we really do mean it. You got to be patient. You got to trust the process.
Yes, and the thing about it, too, they know that. I think they also know, there's so much Krivas hate in this chat. I will say this, though. We better hope that he's good.
I don't have to hope. I know, Mike.
Yeah. We don't hope. We know. Yeah. Is he actually going to stay, though? I could see him transferring next season. I
think he stays. I think they know what is happening.
Ideally though, I think that CD Gay though is if CD Gay is your center next year, I am fine with that because that means a couple things. It means that he progressed to that point. I mean, you look at him. I mean, he's a freak, man, for being that big and to be able to move the way he can. I just think it's going to be. I think it's just going to be interesting to see now. I don't know how you could not be optimistic on Krivas after what happened with what's his name last year, Henry. I mean, let me ask you guys all of this. Basically, Tommy has been spot on all of his big man evals. I mean, he's gotten guys that shouldn't be good. Why do you not trust him on Krivas? I mean, I'm not even talking crap. I'm legitimately curious. Why don't you trust him on Krivas? That would be my. You look at it. He turned Koloko into a monster. Umar Ballo, like I thought was going to suck. He turned into a really good player. Keyshawn, he got him into the MNBA. He got Henry and got Henry paid. I mean, his track record's good. I don't get why people wouldn't. Now, if you're talking about like 17-year-old point guards that are just going to party too much, sure, I can see that that's going to be a little bit of a concern. I just don't get it with the Krivas thing. I just don't.
I don't get it either. We said this before. I mean, I firmly believe in Tommy Lloyd and his ability to develop big men. So we'll see.
Right. Okay. All right. The Krivas haters just want you to mention their names. All right. Fair enough. Dennis Walsh, we will only mention your name during endorsements and reads. And if you're talking about Krivas. People have also, and again, was anybody sitting here saying that Henry was going to become what Henry turned into? No. Knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. So that's kind of where I am at that point. All right. Now, tomorrow, though, my friend, what do we want to talk about tomorrow? There's so much stuff that we want to. Guys, what should we talk about tomorrow? What should we talk about tomorrow? More dunks, ADO, or Krivas? Get out of here with that stuff. Okay. I don't know. I got to think about what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Any ideas?
You guys can talk about the athletic director donation.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I saw.
Did she donate money to herself? Like
No,
I saw somebody on the board say that it's donating to itself.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah. Krivas is much better than Ballo. Oh, yeah. All right.
It's a donation for an athletic director, a named athletic director position, but that doesn't make sense because we already have an athletic director. That's why I think it's confusing to people.
Oh, Bruins fans. All right, Max is saying Bruins fans want Jed. That would be awesome because Jed in his heart of hearts would love to get out of Seattle and get to LA. I don't know if that's possible though, but I think he would love to make that happen. You agree, Sheer?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I just don't know that he's going to be able to do that. You know what's kind of funny about the thing with Jed is that had Jed not gone to Washington, he would have just gone to UCLA had they offered him the job.
Absolutely. He
Yeah,
was out.
and we agree that Deshaun Foster is out of there, right?
That I don't know from what I understand.
Interesting. From what you understand, well, with Tracy Pearson, that's a guy that's
I'm not sure they want to pay that bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, now everybody out there, go to Little Caesars. Code 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC. All right, now you get free crazy combo with pizza purchase. Okay, now Zona Tucson 93. Having been in Yuma, El Paso is a great city. Really hope.
Poll update. Do we have more?
Yeah,
reads?
what do you got?
Do we have more reads?
No, I don't think so. I think we're good. Yeah.
El Paso, 61%. Yuma, 38%.
Yeah, it's not even close. You still no, I don't, Joseph. Not true. All right, now John Allen said Jed wants the NFL. Well, I want a lot of things I can't have either. Jed's not getting an NFL head coaching job. Period. Okay, sure. Where can they find you doing your work?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby. We're doing the preview today. You're going to know my score prediction, everyone.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Well, don't share it on this show, damn it.
Mike, we have 2 more reads and the giveaway.
Oh, crap. All right. Well, thanks for paying attention to the show. Okay. So, all right. What else we got?
Check your text messages. I sent you 10 minutes ago.
That's why.
I do not check my text messages during the show because I am a professional.
Are you?
Not really. But yeah. Okay. Oh, welcome to the Rock. Welcome to the Rock. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Two convenient locations, 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials. East of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Marana, south of Nogales, north to Oracle, serving residents and contractors. They will help you out. And again, the great thing about Green Valley Decorative Rock is this. Green Valley Decorative Rock they're in Green Valley. They are also in Tucson. We've been very clear about this. Reeds, again, get there, back the rock. And they got pavers, they got rocks, they got all kinds of good stuff right there, and they're growing up. Yes, Dennis Walsh said the static was like a locomotive going uphill. I was actually going for the train look. That was, yes, that was good. Yeah, everybody likes my Green Valley. Yes, okay, now. All right, hey, we're going 90 minutes today. Watch your mouth, you guys. Now, speaking of watching your mouth, Eris Dental, TucsonTeeth.com. Tucson Dental, Daily urgent cares, Monday through Friday, dental implants at affordable rates. Ask about the 1997 championship package. And again, don't expect to see Mike Luke when they ask about championship package. I will not do that. But you can go in there and you can get the championship package for 1997. They like I said, you don't have to go to any, you don't have to go to like any, some backwater cold soup area to get this done for like on the cheap. I think it was like Priscilla Presley that went to Mexico and she got she had like axle grease put in her cheeks or something. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. Go to Eris Dental. They won't put axle grease in your cheeks, and they will do very, very good work for you. And there we go. Now, I never said that I'd make up for it. Nice try. All right, now, AZ12 prep, baby. Get in there. Back the merch. We need to start seeing people cruising around Tucson with this merch. AZ12-podcast-shop, fourthwall.com. Joseph. Get in there. Get some merch, man. Get some merch. It'll make you look cooler. AZ12 Prep. We got recruits, boosters, all of that stuff. Joseph, get in there right now. Okay.
I am working on some new merch to drop for basketball season, so that will be coming up here shortly.
Oh, yummy. Very, very good. Yummy in my tummy. Yeah, yes. I get no AZ12 royalties. Yeah, that's because you get all the Baggins royalties, Dennis Walsh. Check it out. So is the show ending or extending today? What do you mean? We've gone 90 minutes. I don't know what you guys want. We can't do everything. Gosh, we're only 2 men. That's it. 2 men in a trunk. All right. On that note, though, for Jason Shear, for Cody James Martin.
Giveaway, Mick.
Oh, giveaway. Yeah, giveaway. All right. Off the top. All right. Let's see here. Who is
How
the
many
all?
times did Mike fart yesterday?
You were the one that messaged me asking about how many bowel movements I have during a day.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have gone longer today. We're past it's 11:31. Take that. Okay, so what is a good one to have? All right. How many top 10 MNFL picks has Arizona had, and who are they? That is good. That is good. That is good. Okay, now. All right, we can't do everything for you. Call 88 Crime Show started 2 minutes late. That is funny. That was very, very good, as a Wildcat fan. All right. How many times? Yeah, all right, everybody buzz off. Be nice to me. We'll be back with you tomorrow. You've been listening to the AZ12 podcast. Love you all. Just don't be nice. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. That's all. All right. See ya.
Baby.
Yeah, I'm just a baby. See ya.